Okay, this is my last day here. It's been an amazing healing trip for me. Just beautiful, beautiful place, honestly. I just learned yesterday that the person that owns this property, her family own it, but she is going on walkabout. She's actually going to be closing this down to the public. And I wonder if that's why that Native American family chose that time to cross over, that they knew the likelihood of a medium being on the property and being able to help them was diminishing, was possibly that window was closing. So before I met my Native American family, one of the other people that were staying here, of course, you introduce each other. What do you do? Why are you here? Blah, blah, blah. And I mentioned that I'm a psychic medium. And this young lady who's actually commented on the previous video mentioned that she had seen a small boy. She was out after dark in front of our casitas, and she saw a boy run by. I don't think he's small. I feel like he's, between 8 and 13, that kind of indeterminate age. You don't know how old they are because they're they could be short, they could be tall. Anyway, she saw him run by. And he looked at her and she looked at him. They acknowledged each other, which is a very important thing. And she got the impression that he didn't want to be seen, that he didn't want anybody to know he was there. And she told me, well, the funny thing is this boy wasn't alive. It was a ghost. So that was a first for her, I think. Maybe not, but it was certainly a big event for her because she's not a psychic or a medium, or she doesn't think she is, but she is. So I checked in on this young man, and he's, I don't know why I'm saying this, but this is what I'm hearing. He's a white kid. Because there's a lot of Hispanic and Native American people around here. So they're telling me he was a settler's boy. He runs up and down in front of the casitas there. It's a chore, like fetching water or something he's doing. And he didn't have the best home life. His dad was very, he wouldn't call it abusive. He would call it strict, but we would call it abusive. So when he was told to do a chore, he had to run. He couldn't just walk. That was dallying. He had to run. So I have to make sure my dog doesn't end up in the water, which has happened already once by accident. Anyway, this, I'm fine. Look, if people don't want to cross over, I'm not going to make you cross over. I don't go searching for this. I really don't. Because when you open up to that, you open up to all kinds of things. So, maybe in the future, I'll figure out a way to do this in a more prescribed way. So only people that really want to cross over and are of the light will contact me. But I'm standing here because I'm asking them, this is their last chance. It's starting to rain. Does anybody want to cross over? And I will say this. Heartbreakingly, the day after the Native American family that crossed over, a 3-year-old little boy ran up to me and hugged my legs. This is a ghost. Ran up to me and hugged my legs, and it was getting dark. Dark out here is pitch black. The only thing I would have had to get home on this trail would be my cell phone flashlight. So I was really in a hurry. I tried to cross him over. I know that his grandmother wants to talk to him. Well, his grandmother's ready. His grandmother's beside herself. And inasmuch as I can see now that his grandmother, so when I left him on the trail, his grandmother had come down, and I assumed that she got him because she was here. She was right here. So I thought, okay, the grandmother's got him. I'm going to head it back before it gets pitch black. And I left. So sadly, this little boy is still here. And he's crying. It's really sad, guys. It's really emotional. It's just the part I don't like working with ghosts is their emotions come into me, and then I feel them inside here in a way that I wouldn't have to feel someone else's emotions, right? Because humans, I can just kind of keep them over there. So he's clinging to me right now. He's literally got his head is right above my knee. And you know how kids kind of grab your leg and, you have to walk with them? You know what I mean? They won't let go. So I'm going to stay here for a minute, and I'm going to make sure this little boy goes over because I'm not going to leave him here. That's ridiculous. I thought he went with his grandmother. Oh, shit. Right. He wants his mother. He doesn't want his grandmother. He wants his mother. His mother. Ay, what's going on with this? Okay, so he's... Okay. I think I get it. I think I'm getting it. Okay. I believe this little boy is half or part or some mixture of Native American and white, whatever other race. Oh, the grandmother, it's Hispanic. The grandmother is Hispanic, but not 100%. It doesn't matter. I don't know why it matters. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. It's just the kid is like, I don't really know her. That's his problem. His problem is I don't like her or I don't know her. That's the emotion that I'm getting from him. And for Christ's sakes, he's literally going to come back to Texas with me. He thinks I'm his mother. His mother has dark hair. So the grandmother has gray hair. She's plump. She's short. Her hair has got a little curl to it. His mother is slender, dark hair. Looks Native American, but I don't know. Dark hair, black hair, parted down the middle. And it's combed to either side, long, ponytail. Oh, and now it's raining. And so, let me see if I can. His mother feels really far away. Oh, there was a fight. There was a fight for custody. That's why. Okay. He was forced to go live with his grandmother. He didn't want to go live with his grandmother. I think something bad happened to him, and I don't think his grandmother did it, but it just wasn't a good thing. It wasn't a good thing. I really think she loves him, but it's a possession thing for her. I'm not feeling so much love as I'm feeling possession. Like, get over here, come to me. She feels like she screwed up. You know what I mean? Like, she needs to right a wrong, and here's this little boy, and she needs to get him back. So the mother won't come in as long as the grandmother's here. So this happens a lot. You know, if you don't get along in life, you know, you're not going to necessarily be best friends over there. I know on a higher level, on our higher selves, of course, we're all friends. We're all like, that was great. Thanks for, jerking me over. I needed to learn that lesson. But on this level of spirit that I'm dealing with, and it's a longer story, and it's cold, and it's starting to rain, so I'm not going to get into it. But let me just suffice it to say that when I'm dealing with people on the other side, they're in the same personality, because they're interacting with me and with my clients. Then there's still a lesson that can be learned. So they need to be in their same personality. You wouldn't even recognize them if they came in as a saint. You'd be like, my dad wasn't a saint. So I'm going to push her. So what I'm going to do really quickly, because it is cold and raining, I'm going to push her. I'm going to push the grandmother to the side. She's got a lot of energy, but I'm going to push her energetically away. I'm going to push her to the side and away. The mother is very quiet. She's demure. She's got big, dark, eyes, not big smiley face, just very quiet and very slender. And I'm going to bring her in from this other direction. And she's coming in now. So I push the grandmother that direction, and the mother is that direction. So the mother's coming in toward me, and the little boy is like not moving. He's attached to my leg. So I'm going to try to get him. Okay, here comes the mom. The mom is walking straight towards me. I mean, you can't see anything. This is what it looks like. But she's walking straight towards me, slowly. I can see her. She has a beginnings of a smile on her face. She's a little bit higher. She's calling the boy. He has a name. I don't know if his name is Pepito or Pepe or P. It's a nickname. It's an endearment. He hears her name. Sorry, my dog is trying to leave. He hears his name, but he's looking at me. He thinks I'm saying it. No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, little man. Your mom is here. Your mom is here, honey. He's looking up at me. I'm not your mom. Okay. Let me walk this way with him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now, hold on. I got to change hands. This is difficult. He wants to hold my hand. Okay. All right. So now my right hand is down because he was on my right leg. I'm holding his hand. He's now looking at his mom, and it's like he doesn't believe it's her. He's having a hard time believing it's her. Like he's blinking. She kneels down. She squats and then kneels. And then she smiles. Her smile is beautiful. He still doesn't know. Okay, I'm going to walk closer to her. Okay, she should be like right 5 feet. Good Lord. Okay, hold on. Zoe, we have to go this way. Okay, okay, I'll get closer. Okay, so I'm literally, I know you can't see anything. Let me see. It doesn't matter anyway. You're not going to be able to see anything. It's just a bench. But she's right there, kneeling down, smiling at him. And I have to walk. I literally have to walk up to her to get him to, and put my hand with his hand out to her. And now he jumps in her arms. Now he jumps in her arms. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I know you guys can't see this. I know. And I swear to God, this is crazy. This is the life of a medium. I have to watch. Sorry. I want to watch because I want to make sure that everything goes right. Because Grandma's still back over there. Now she's really upset. She's left. I don't know. Okay, so now she's turning around and walking. Look, she's spirit, so she doesn't have to fall down there. So she's just walking straight out there with him. And they always look back over the shoulder before they go into the veil. And that's the part that makes me want to cry. Oh my gosh. I thought I crossed this little boy over. I would not have let him out here for 2 more days. I would have come and got him. I just put him out of my mind. I just thought he was gone. All right, so he's gone. Now, I might take you on a walk with me because this dog. I was talking about the little boy, the 11-year-old boy or whatever that age boy is. I was talking about him. I was talking about his dad being strict. Let's see. He's here. I mean, he's pretty happy here. I don't think he particularly really wants to go. He's happy. He's happy. He's like, I'll be happy if there's no one here. If there's no one here, then I've got the run of the place to myself. He doesn't want to cross over. He never wants to see his dad again. He says his brother was mean to him too. He says his mother ran off. It was just these boys. It was just these kids, these boys. He had an older brother. So what I'm going to do, I've never done this before, but this is what they're telling me to do, so this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to tell him, I'm going to give him my energetic phone number. Like I said, I've never done this before, but I'm going to give him my energetic phone number and tell him that he can call me. I need to know his name, though, so I answer the phone, because I don't answer... If you don't have caller ID, I don't answer your phone number. For real or ghost-wise, it don't matter. Either way. I'm asking him his name. It's an R name. It's either Ralph or Rick. Ricky. No, he's talking too fast. I hate when they start talking too fast. He's saying his brother, both brothers were named with an R. And the dad. Okay, wonderful. That's great. So I think we have Robert. Sorry, I'm walking a dog on a trail in the mud in the rain. We We have Robert, Ricky, and Ralph. Robert, Ricky, and Ralph. And Robert is the dad. Never call him Rob or Bob. Never. The kid is like, don't ever do that. Okay. No problem. I'm not going to be talking to your dad. He's walking with me. He's cute. He's a thin kid. Hand-me-down jeans. Some kind of suspenders or something. Let's go this way, Zoe. Come on, let's go this way. Okay, he's got, I don't know, did it matter what he looked like? His hair is funny. It's not auburn, it's not blonde. It's kind of, maybe it's reddish. Yeah, reddish brown. I don't know. Anyway, why he just told me something about a hayseed. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. His name is Ricky. Rick. He liked Ricky. He was called Ricky. He was the youngest. He was called Ricky. Criminy. Now he wants to come with me. Ricky, you cannot come with me. I don't need a little boy to take care of, even in ghost form. See, this is the problem. This is a common problem. Why people get stuck, ghosts get stuck here, is because they don't like who's on the other side. Whoever's on the other side wasn't good to them, was abusive to them, or mean, or something. Look what my dog is checking out. Yes, it's been fun here. Okay. Okay, so what I'm asking him is, I mean, I'm not going to beg him to go over, right? But I am going to do the mom thing or the adult thing and say, consider it, because it's lonely here, right? It's lonely for him. And, you know, he unfortunately had such a childhood that loneliness is preferred to family. That's pretty sad, but that's where he's at. You know, he'd rather be alone. I mean, he loves this land. Loves this land. So what I'm telling him is that, come on, Zoe. What I'm telling him is that he can come back. You know, the beauty about crossing over to the light, the sales pitch, the sales pitch is you can come back. You're not stuck anywhere. You know, you can come back, you can leave, you can do whatever you want, right? So you're not just stuck here. You literally can go anywhere. So it turns out there's an Aunt Bess. An Aunt Bess that he'll go see. That he would go to. She lived in the city. He's like, she lived in the city. in an apartment, even in the city. I'm hearing St. Louis, but I don't know if that's correct. But anyway, he says he would go live with his Aunt Bess. Well, I'm trying to tell this kid, you don't have to go live with anybody. You can live by yourself or with Aunt Bess or with your best friend or go find your dog, you know, whatever. It's up to you. Oh, but yeah, right. I do have to somebody come get him. Okay, so let's see if Aunt Bess. Okay, he says, all right, I want to do, it sounds good to him. He's like, that sounds good. I can come back. I'm like, yeah, you can come back. He's like, okay, well, that sounds good. Okay, so good. Let me try to call in Aunt Bess while I'm walking a dog down a trail. I don't kill myself. If I do, y'all will send help, right? Whoa, Jesus, that was muddy. Okay. All right, Zoe, we got to stop up here. Aunt Bess. I'm going to call up Aunt Bess. He only met her, I'm quiet because they're showing me pictures. I see him on a train. He's about 5-6 years old. Him and his brother. This was after the mom ran away. The dad, this is actually his great Aunt Bess. This is his dad's aunt, not his aunt, okay? His great Aunt Bess, but you know, whatever. Okay, mom ran away. Dad sent the boys on a train to his Aunt Bess, who kept them for a year. And it was a really formative year because they had to wear shoes. They dressed more, you know, they dressed, you know, they wore shirt, they wore pants, they wore shoes. They couldn't just run around with like no shirt or whatever. They weren't in the country. So it made a big impression on him. And he said he ate really good too. And she bought him treats like these hard candies he's showing me. And she taught him his ABCs. So he learned how to read. And then the dad secured some sort of land. Just look at this view. Look at that view. The dad secured some kind of place to live and sent for the boys, because now the little boy was like 6 or 7 or whatever age. Anyway, he was of use, right? And the older brother, they were of use. So, you know, so he needed them. So he sent for them. So then they went back to the dad, and the dad was just not a nice guy. So sorry for the loud noise. This particular outlook is next to the road, but there's 1,300 acres all around here that aren't next to the road. So let's go, Zoe. So I'm going to make this quick. Whoa, hello, that's an arm. It's attached to my body. I love this kid. Anyway, okay. He's just he's kind of a chatterbox, actually. Come on, buddy, this way. That's a girl. Okay, so, let me stop. Let me just do this. My arm is getting tired. I need to get on the road, y'all. I got a long way to drive. Come on, Zoe. Aunt Bess. She's coming. She says it takes her a while. You know how older people, like me, oh, it's going to take me a minute. Have a seat. I'm going to be a minute before I get there. She's coming. The brother's around. The dad is not around. But his brother's around. I don't really want his brother here because I don't know. Is he going to be okay with his brother? I mean, a minute ago he said he didn't want to see him, but now he's warmed up to the whole idea, so. Let's see. Okay. The brother's here, but the brother's actually quite affectionate towards him. Something about boxing his ears. You know, the brother sees it differently, right? The brother sees it differently. Come on, Zoe. Okay, here comes Aunt Bess. Okay. Whew. She got a little bit large. She got a little bit large on her. She's not used to all this country weather, this altitude, 6,000 feet. Okay, let's stop and do this. Okay, here she comes. It's not a reunion. It's not a homecoming. You know, he only spent that time with her. I mean, he certainly likes her and feels safe with her, but it's not like he's saying, oh, wow, I love you, I miss you. He's just like, okay, let's go. He's excited now. I hope you're watching this, Kara. Kara's the first person who saw this little boy. He's excited. It's starting to really rain. I'm getting out of here. He's excited. He takes her hand. I think he's excited about eating. I mean, ghost eat. I mean, spirit. We eat in spirit, even though we don't gain weight, thank God. We eat. So, yeah. All right. He's going. He ain't even looking back. He's like, I got to go. Boom, they're gone. They're gone up into the sky. That's good. I'm so happy for that. I'm thrilled. Okay, guys. All right, so we crossed over a 3-year-old and a little boy. Holy smokes. Once you open that door, guys, there's all kind of people. I'm not going to sit here and film all this, but there's going to be more. I'm going to just do it from my truck. Or certainly up under here anyway. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. It's a blessing to be able to do this stuff. Yeah, he's gone. Boy, his energy was big here. You know what I mean? Big. He really, I can't explain it, but his energy is really big here. Anyway, thanks, guys. Everybody take care.